We are on Arabia. We're on the old Arabia as well. That's probably another reason why it's nice to play on the older build, because new one is not quite a few people's cup of tea, I would like to say. And yeah, here Huggie intel with the Franks to the south. Let's see. Stone is very nice. Berries as well. New Arabia is great. Some people say so, that's true. Main goal to the front, but you kinda can wall this quite nicely, maybe at least to this side. So that's the thing. It is more aggressive, that's for sure. So, but main goal to the front already. Usually a cannon able score. Why is this always disabled in spectator mode? Huh. And here on the other side, yeah, Inception85, of course, already putting down an aggressive lumber camp here. I might actually mirror each other. Nice. We got a back gold, backstone, secondary gold to the back as well. Quite avoidable north and front actually. And there's the like tertiary gold to the back, kinda sorta as well. That's not too shabby. And also these sheep haven't been found just yet by Huggie. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Yeah, I struggle to find my sheep on this map. Like, I do find them, but they're like 3 to 5 minutes into the game. Wait. No, that was not the game time. F11, okay. There we go. So, I'll probably want to switch over here. There go, villager count. Actually, slight edge to foreign inception here. Like, not huge, but it is something. Okay, enemy's base gets scouted here. Let's actually see how the players did their scouting. It's a little bit more aggressive. On Inception side, okay, this is still open here, mind you. Even if without small trees, it kind of might look like it isn't. Yes, we need to pay a little bit of extra attention. Scout has been parked here. I hope there's no malicious intent, and we saw that here. The townsite actually used to shoot at the ball, but you always need to be careful there to not kill it with the town center, otherwise that's 340 food down the drain, which is to be avoided. And oh, do we see? Okay. I thought there was like interception of the villager here that would have been quite vulnerable, and this scout was nearby, but not quite in range just yet. I just blocked the villager for a little bit, and oh, that was close enough, but got the lightning fast reflexes like Huggie, and you are all fine. There's 3 damaged villagers here though now, so that's something that might come to play later. Okay, we see more deer pushing or ostrich pushing. Lovely. Cool emotes you got there. Yeah, anything popular villager population? Yeah, still in Sergio, but that's not going to change anytime soon. Like this, a little bit of idle time was there for Huggie. Did Huggie get? No, Huggie didn't get loom either. Neither I got loom. Okay. But what's that here? That's fuel age. Inception still in Dark Age, gone for 1 villager. We are probably. Aha. Is aha? No, both going for 21 pop. Yeah, just got loom here, hugging. Inception does not get loom before clicking up. There's a second lumber camp though. Scout tried something cheeky here, but did not succeed. There's a lot of villagers on berries, so it's just 6. Okay, barracks for Huggie. That is a statement, definitely. But we see tons of lumberjacks here for Inception. So what's the plan here? Also, the ostriches haven't been touched just yet, so that's just a little bit of extra free food. Inception no doom indicating heavy market crossbow, maybe? It is weird. Okay, another house here. Okay, this is now very obviously still open. But looks like, okay, got 3 on gold. Huggie looks like scouts, I would say. And yeah, Inception now is fuel age. Still didn't get the barracks though. Still getting gold. So is that a fast castle? 3 more gold miners. I'm confused. What is your wood count? Wrong player. Now both iron fuel. Didn't have enough for barracks. Interesting. A little bit of hill dancing going on here. There is the stable and the walling of Huggie's base starts to form. Oh, never mind. There was a proxy base. So are we playing StarCraft here or what? Blacksmith, our archery range, and of course the barracks. That is an aggressive play. It is a forward. Inception got quite an exceptional score at the moment for this point in the game. Even without this losing a scout, still having kind of score. Okay, and the archers start to come out here. Blacksmith, what do you do? Not much at all because there's actually 0 food income. Is there not a mill? Oh, there's no mill. That's interesting. So this is an all-in. That's the 3rd archery range. Okay, that is... Oh, that is interesting. Scouting, probably. Yeah, probably. Let's see. Villager count, actually... Yeah, Huggie is 3 villagers in the lead. Yeah, there's... Yeah, those guys are just walling themselves in. Everybody's walling themselves in. No food whatsoever. No villager production whatsoever. Not sure what the fletching was built for. Like, is there a market coming to buy food? That's strange. Where are the Frank Scouts? Here they Frank Scouts. I think everything will be walled in very soon. I think is if you can't add spearmen. Oh god, those guys are dead. Why are they not going on? Well, I think I don't know why they weren't. They picked off 2 villages, so that's something. Yeah, those guys are walling themselves in, so those guys were no immediate danger, but I think without food, Inception is just stuck, like hard. Like those archers, they got the extra damage against buildings, so that's nice. I think he thought Huggie was doing a fast castle, misreading the situation, and thought, okay, if I pressure him very hard now, I might be able to do this. Huh. Could we probably win this fight? No, probably not. Like, without any upgrades at all. Archers aren't that amazing. Now we see even a skirmisher, 2 skirmishers coming in here. And okay, there's not 2 villages here. I'm very confused. No spears. Yeah, of course no spears because you have no food. Where should those spears come from? And the villager difference, yeah, it's, oh god, 19 to 30. Oh, that is bad. And that's a bot. Let's get you out of here. Did Inception forget mill and farms? I think because he went for triple archery range, that he thought, okay, I'm going to do something sneaky. Okay, and then he stopped gathering food because he got enough of fletching, then stopped. What is that the plan here? Yeah, got enough of fletching and then the disrespect. Heck, not even going for a mill. Just send 2 villagers over, get enough of fletching and then call it a day. Oh well. Well, fletching is better than no fletching at least, but it would have been a lot better if you had fletching and an army, and not fletching without an army. What do their scouts do? Not a whole lot. There's some skirms on a hill, which is unfortunate for you, especially if you cannot mix any skirmishes in yourself either. Maybe tried this build order before. I mean, if his opponent would do a fast castle, I think it would work a lot better than it does currently. Because against scouts, they're not performing so well. What is there a gap? That looks like a gap, doesn't it? Is this? It has to be a gap. Uh-oh. I think those guys might actually just go for the town center now. Nah. Okay, there we go. Now it's moving out. It's a ton of archers, though. And they will actually be able to take down those scout caves because they have no upgrade either. They're sitting on a sitting downhill actually. And yeah, that's a thing. So it ain't stupid if it works, eh? So what did I say? The Saracens might have a chance if they manage to get up to Castle Age. How far is Huggie from Castle? 60%. Yeah, Inception will never. He can get through buildings very easily here. That's a thing. I think no matter how many villages Inception might be able to kill here. I'm still not getting any food, so he will not arrive in Castle Age anytime ever. And I'm really not sure. Like, still on 19 power against 36, like almost half his enemy's economy, despite being on the aggressive here, on the yeah, attacking. Uh-oh. Yeah, if you have no armor upgrades at all, you need to be very careful on town centers, like you see here. Okay, wait, now there's his stable here, second stable, and we'll see knights coming out. And as soon as those roam the lands, then there is very little Inception can do. Now there's some more archers coming in, but the point with generating TC is about crossbows, not archer, all in. I guess some people panic. It seems so. Okay, so yeah, like you want to spread your units all across the enemy base if you know that he will have no way to fight back, and not if you enfilade with not even full upgrades and your opponent has Frankish knights around, so yeah, Huggie might tower the goal, but I think there's not really a reason to do so anyways, because there's not even spearmen here. And yeah. I think Inception probably will give up as soon as those archers here are cleared. It's 13 against 36 villages. And there's the GG. I mean, you tried something quite interesting, I have to say. Oh, there's Huggie, hello. Good play from Inception, indeed. As I said, it could have been very effective if he had, if his opponent went for a fast castle. But since we went for scouts, and those could just freely roam the map. And it's, yeah, like the first push didn't really happen since they got decimated by scouts, and then once the second push happened, sorry, we're in a castle, not going there. Indeed. Next game is about to start as well. Thanks for the code there. Actually, both Huggie and Inception sent me those. That is utmost lovely of you. Yeah, but when your own opponent already is on the way up to castle, that's not good. Nick Josh is not going to do a whole lot. And the next game is going to happen. It seems in 3 more minutes. Okay, so it's Japanese against Teutons, classic matchup. The map draft, yeah, we kinda can look at the map draft. That's the map draft here. So, Golden Pit, Hideout, and Socotra for Inception, and Nomad, African Clearing, and 4 Lakes for Huggie. Oh, you don't see it actually. There we go. Like, Islands and Arena have been banned. Here, this part. And this here is the Civ draft. So for let's see, for Inception, there's Magyars, Britons, Vikings, and Aztecs still open, and it was Certus were just played, and Teutons will be played very shortly. And for Huggie now, Incas, Persians, Malians, and Mongols for the remaining games of the series are still viable picks. Okay, back to the game. There's still 1.5 minutes. Whoop. So I should be better on Hideout in my eyes, and he had good RS civs. Yeah, you would think so, but sometimes doing the unexpected can really turn the tides in your favor. Other times, you'll never ever advance to Castle Age and be sad, but chances have been taken. Okay, so 50 seconds. Wait, Hideout? Was Hideout in this selection as well? Oh yeah, I just read it out. And this is Hideout as well, okay. So I mean, yeah, you feel safe behind your palisade walls, and then some swords and archers come around and prove you wrong. And that can really ruin the day. In Japanese, well, they can charge the Yasuma towers, but that's very likely not going to happen. I wonder what Inception is going to do. Like, if the last game is going to be any indication at all, it will be Siege Tower, Teutonic Knights. Okay, here. Yeah, cards are the same as of course. Nothing changed there. We got the Teutons to the south section, and Huggie G, the Japanese, to the north. Relics are distributed quite evenly, actually a little bit better for Huggie maybe, but that's okay. There's llamas here and turkeys, lovely. I think it's a very nice thing that there's actually like regional or seasonal skins for these maps. Like, you got a jungle hideout, you got a winter hideout, and so on and so forth. Just little side note here. That turkey is opening the gate so the scout can push the deer inside. Very advanced game mechanics usage here. I like a lot. So Inception this time decides to take the deer. Maybe a nod in the direction of a more conventional plays here, but we'll see about that. Also, this is quite not very thick, so if the game goes longer, we might see a castle one side. Maybe someone cut through this, but yeah, if the last game is an indication, probably this will be played rather aggressively as well. I learned from fun recently that you don't even need the sheep. The scout can just open it after the... What? Scout can open it after the deer tries to run in? Huh. Well, that's interesting. It sounds like you could mess up even easier though. I thought you meant that you don't need to take the sheep. I was confused for a second, but I get what you mean. Push the deer through the wall and then open the gate. Because when it will try to run through the gate, it will ignore the scout for being, so you can run past it, open the gate, and I will just go in there because it still has its mind set on running through there. We see some deer here as well. Oh, don't, thank you. Ore. Nani? Exactly. Oh, nine. Okay. Okay, kind of those shock moments again. This is cooperative. Good to see. This time we do see a mill though. So see, it's a learning process here. Oh, that's very rude, Mr. Deer. Looks like on the way back it will actually not get stuck on the wall. That is good. I like. Okay, so what's the villager count? It's actually 2 in favor of Inception. What do you do, my lad? I mean, wasn't he in the lead last time as well? 1. Okay, but that's good. That's good. For him, anyways. Next, actually, there was a Javelina coming in here. It was always said that the Javelina actually did not get a new model with the Definitive Edition. It's still the same model as the boar. But that's sad. Round of the last 6 in under 13. Round of the last 6 in under 1300 tournament. Not the place I'd expect people to learn about mills. What is the Javelin even? It's I think it's a Boston Schwein. Yeah. So it's a jungle pig. Yep. Educational content check. Okay, so that's a 3 villager leader. Is that even possible at this stage of the game? What did I say about ha funny? You're probably going to see a Japanese tower rush xddd, and then stone gets gathered and we see outposts. Boston is very funny. Yes, it is a lot better than Javelina. Yeah, so what's this about? There's one stone miner. Looks like they switched roles, and this time Huggie it's Huggie's turn with the interesting build orders. And then Deception plays more of the standard stuff. Was that just getting stones so you could build outposts to spot enemy tower rushes? And still be able to get town centers out? No, but then there would be no more stone gathered here. Trash is 2 villages on stone. No, trash is pure evil, and that's my stance. No, I think 2 or 3. I guess for outposts, but why? I mean, if it was for outposts, then, as I said, no more stone will be required at this point. But if it was for the trash, then it would be a little bit too late now, wouldn't it? I mean, they're still in Dark Age, I just talked a lot. Yes, yes. I think this one will go to stone, so then we got this. You got your 2 stone miners here. Aren't they happy now? So, what did Huggie G scout though? Everything basically. Doesn't know that there are gold miners here though, so these would be, like, if those would be scouted, in theory it would be very nice place to drop a tower. Yeah, only 2 farms, but looks like Huggie is actually going to be in Field Age first here. Never mind, he wasn't. Inception was hier in here already. Schon 26 Monate zu viel Geld in die Schatzkasse. Das ist sehr, sehr wilde Angelegenheit. Darauf trinke ich aus meinem Österreich-Krug. Prost. I think it's a castle, not towers. That is a possibility, because with a towers, why would you be taking gold? Okay, outpost greening effect. The alert still is fucked up. You should check it. What's the problem there? Oh, it's under the camera, would. Okay, blacksmith and market. That looks like a castle drop. Okay. Huggie needs a little bit more food though. Like the farm's kind of a little bit late there. It's all crumbled up. Buchstabensalat and so. Ah, I got this problem with OBS with recording text as well. Like sometimes if it's black on white text, then it can have problems. Like white on black is no problem, but black on white sometimes. That's strange. Okay, yeah, Castle Age 4 Inception is going to be way earlier than in Huggie G. See that almost hits 80, 85, 86, 87%. I just remembered that you see those things to the right. And there's also the loom upgrade. Did I get loom? Yes. Just like a box is too small. Ah, okay. That should be fixable. That should be fixed now. If anybody would rate me or donate or subscribe, then I would know. Wink, wink, hint, hint. That's an idle villager. We see more outposts. Yeah. To an outpost rush. New thing. MBL confirmed. Oh no! Oh, those were yeah, those were 2 outposts. Okay, so everybody got a little bit of vision, a little piece of the vision cake, so to say. But Inception is on 3 TCs now, and that is quite something when your opponent is still trying to get to Castle Age. So that is a thing. It is existing. Both are MBL, yeah. It's MBL mirror match. Let's go. Castle Age has been done though for both players now. Let's say the difference not as big as I would have expected at this point. Like there's a lead of 4 for Huggie G, which is No, for Inception actually, which is not bad, but at the same time, he was already in 2 Village Elite in Dark Age, so being able to get those 3 town centers there, and I would have expected a lot more. Like the cheap Tootin farms must be amazing in this situation, though. Very grateful for. But we did see a monastery, we'd actually hear it rather. None for Inception so far, but it looks like it's going to be a friendly, boomy kind of game. There's a second town center here for Huggie as well. Good enough for a castle drop, so you can plant another town center and get a castle. Well, if you had more than 6 lumberjacks, that is. But since there's outposts everywhere, let's see how much they see actually. Inception had more volts on foot, yeah, more than 0. Okay, this is exactly covering this area. Okay, it's possible to slip past here, but probably not with villages because they don't use formations, so it's fairly safe that you'll spot any castle drop coming from miles away. And there's a barracks as well, and a monastery, so defensive castle on this stone and gold. It's interesting that this place it can actually be circumvented. Like here, it would block the whole side, and it's placed here, and it covers those important resources. At the same time, you can just whoop-de-doo, run around here, and then you're in as well. So that's that. I'll probably see another talent center here soon as well for. By the way, you can switch player view by holding shift and click on one of the buildings. Oh, that's cool. Or even the spectator chat when you got those features. That's very cool. Fantastic. Okay. And there's the town center. I feel very prophetic at the moment. There's no samurai here, right? No. Nobody is training any military whatsoever. Did we? Yeah, okay, both got one monk who is busy gathering those relics. First one already here in Huggie's monastery, that's called. So that's that. There's a 4th town center coming. There's a 4th town center coming for Huggie. No, for Inception actually. Huggie is about to hit his 3rd. Here, villager count is quite a dramatic difference at this point. Wow. That is 19 villager difference at this stage. That is quite some. And we do finally see some military as well. 2 stables for Inception. So 2 tonic knights should be the biggest of surprises. So that's cool. I like it though, like the melee bonus they got. Quite nice. Looks like this relic will be snatched by Huggie though, and that will make it the 3 to 2 relics. And on the long run, a slight, ever so slight, gold advantage for Huggie. So that's that. Okay. No knights coming out here just yet. Found the okay, found the monk, the relic, of course, because there's an outpost here. But a little bit too slow. Lost the scout, lost the relic. Didn't get the monk either. It's like the whole little congregation, congregation, wow, what a word, here. But not picking up the relic. Do we see any upgrades on this lad here? No. Is anybody Okay, we do see fletching for Huggie and hand card for Inception. So there's 3 stables and a bunch of houses. There's a castle here as well. Now this will cover his left flank, no problem. Or this is right. Oh, it's left. It's left. Outpost gets besieged quite heavily here, but there is no immediate danger. Villager count is probably, yeah, it's 29 villagers lead for Inception, so we're probably going to see the fruits of all that. If this is a war game still. Oh, there's the samurai. There's the first military, their first proper military unit. There you go. If one wasn't harassed, that is. Okay, 1 monk, 1 scout, 2 samurai. That's going to be it. Okay, Inception on 2 monks now, so the arms race definitely is on. Those guys are completely without upgrades though, so that might imply to Inception that these infantry yeah, steps are not enthused. Relic count is 3 to 2. I think it's 3 to 2 now. Okay, there we go. So that is good for Huggie, but then again, villager count now is actually a lead of 33. That's problematic because now Inception decided it was time to pump out more. That's the first barracks here. That's the first barracks for Huggie. So you're going to see pikeman archers? We'll see. And there is more stable, so yeah, definitely paladins very soon here. Imperial Age is Inception will hit first, but oh, that's a castle drop. And this castle now doesn't get denied, not with those with which knight around. Where are they? No, it's south, okay. Probably can get trapped. Okay, pikemen are being researched. That makes a lot of sense. Let's talk another thing about stables or knights. Good question. We can find that out. No, but the pikemen are still being produced. So that's what you call links. Yeah, instinct. There we go. And this castle here is absolutely invisible to Huggie, which means that he's also not. This castle here is not trading any siege. This one neither. So Huggie is still, Inception is still in the offensive mindset here. Spotted this mining camp, which is very, very tempting probably to raid. There's a whole bunch of knights here. We see tons of, okay, there's the plate barding armor, double man, 2-man sword, and cavalier. And so there's a guard tower. There's a guard tower coming. There's samurai. We see some spears, but way too few, to be honest. And we do see Yasama towers actually. Wow. Why is everyone in League 2 so insisting on taking the long way and hideout? Because they will never expect it. Okay, so this castle actually got trapped down very quickly. And looks like this is a Yasama rush after all. But what is there to stop those cavaliers? They can easily just take down all of the town centers here. And we do see that all these Sotoni castles on the wood line. Delicious. Yasama Towers, indeed. Yeah, this castle is down. This one will not survive all too long with the 4 Japanese trebuchet around here. And there's the counter watchtower there, so... Yeah, no. Not with trebuchets around, but this here, this is probably a lot faster than whatever this here is. It's a Yasama Tower push, so that's what it is, but... Yeah, Cole is bad news. Bad news. I think there's a castle to the south, counter to the north. And there's no army at all to defend. Like, if the castles are to the far edge, they would just kill the economy. I guess the towers kind of kill cavaliers, but if you got enough of those, then they kind of don't really care about that. You just run in there and hit them with swords. Yeah, cavaliers, the cavaliers, they like, oh, there's no way can do anything about it. There's only a single barrack. Okay, now started to build more barracks. The back attack worked. You see? There's the paladins now, and they still need one more upgrade, which is about to be done very soon. And yeah, it's just that this thing, this army is a little bit lacking. Also, no halberdiers just yet. Then again, do you research halberdiers if you don't even know if your opponent trains cavalry? Yeah, but this push, I think, has officially failed. This one worked a little bit better. There's even a little hole for those guys to go through. They don't even need to attack the palisades. See some conversions. One conversion. I think the plan was kind of to take over this space here, but now Trebuchet is deploying here. Now that all of Huggies are gone, there's a castle here, so their spearmen will not be happening anytime. We do see halberdiers, no, we do see upgradeless halberdiers though. All of the upgrades have been done for Yasama Towers, but GG I would call. Indeed, there's the next the next game code already in the chat, so I assume this will not take much longer. Little spoiler alert there. Yeah. I mean, at this point, there's really only one way it could go, realistically. Like, there's an attempt here, there's a town center here. Those guys, okay, they still have no upgrades. But until this around and Inception Rage Quit. Oh, well, GG. Like, this halberdiers do they work. Would have loved a switch into the Teutonic Knights here. Wait, how did this monster almost get destroyed? Not that we should care about this. Okay, there's still some halberdiers, paladins back here. Now the halberdiers are just not enforced, they're not upgraded enough. Right, how many resources does IGG have here? Okay. A lot less. And there's the GG. Okay, so 1-1 so far. And we're going to see a lovely another map now. There's the code. Boom. Kills actually like 60 kills with so little army, that is impressive, I have to say. That's the one conversion. Yeah, but this economy here, that is society. Yeah, that was 33 different villages. Not 33 different villages. 33 villages difference. There we go. You don't want to be in that situation. I mean, effort points for the Yasama Towers. That much is for sure. But no army at all against so many battles. I mean, no at all. It was like 8 units on the field, so that's something. I think more trebuchets than halberdiers though, so that is usually either a sign that it's going very, very good or very, very poorly for you. So that's that. And now we're nomad actually. So Persians, Vikings, Persians or nomad, of course, such are the Malians. I think I actually picked both Persians and Malians, so kind of had the nomad game unlocked, so I could even choose which nomads if I wanted to pick there. So that's nice. Like both of them can build a dock, build a house, and then get their first fishing ship out before the town center gets finished. Those are the only two cities which can do that. The Persians because they have more starting wood, and the other ones, the Malians, because all of the buildings cost less wood and it just fits there. Yeah, Nomad is nice. Like the last game we saw Nomad, the last tournament game I casted on Nomad, it was insane. Persians way better. That's what I just wanted to say. Like, how did you play the long game? Yeah. It's not Malians, it's Vikings. But Huggie picked both Persians and Malians. In this way, there was no nomad civ for his opponent to pick. Huh? Sorry, I wasn't listening. Like that's 200 IQ move. You win. Wait, 200 is pretty smart, right? Probably, yeah. Okay. 200 a lot, thank you. So let's see. There. Villager, water. Town center, now dock. I guess we will see different things. No, wait. Playing the Persians, but not building a dock first. I know, I'm 500. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, dock for Inception here. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Inception spotted this town center. Glad that we didn't see any villager fighting though. Like this is not a very pretty dock placement. Like there's very nice ones over here, but nobody knows about it. Very, very close docks. Town center probably going to be a little bit further away from Inception because Inception spotted this one. Will be a time disadvantage now, but of course you don't want to build right next to your opponent because that will be even more messy than nomad games already are. Looks like villagers can get a shorefish and drop it at docks. Isn't that wonderful? I think it's wonderful indeed. HGG, the first ship coming out. I would have expected this to come out early because like that's the big advantage of the Persians. But then again, that's a few seconds difference. It's still very nice to have that fishing ship while opponent does not have one. And now we're going to be like the usual nomad stuff. People just do what they can, they improvise where they can, and HGG does not know about this. Oh, ouch. Okay, like this. A whole bunch of days though. Another thing which I like about the definitive edition a lot is there's so many resources on this map. Also, like there's resources everywhere. Not like the HD or AOK, AOC, whatever. Nomad where sometimes could have like a lot of resources in one area, but then like the other one would be completely barren. Or one area would have all the stone element, all the gold, and all those things which just tend to do feel very bad for one player. Do we see a villager lead already? Yes, HGG has 4 villages leading. Of course, and the advantage of the fishing ship here. That is nice, but also building the town center a lot earlier because your opponent runs into years and then needs to go to the place because they don't really want to be right next to you. No offense. So that's that. This set I almost expect a Persian TC drop by now. Yeah, that's the thing. If you're at the Vikings, you don't want to TC drop a Persian player. That's not going to work. Okay, do they actually know each other on the water just yet? Can I click them? No, I can't. Okay. No, they don't know about each other. That's going to be a rude awakening. I mean, I did last Good Finance. It worked. Fair point. Oh! 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 Inception, what are you doing? You're doing wonderful things. Huggie now would scout the ball. Or maybe saw it already. No, it tries to find it again. Yeah, it looks actually just like that. This was the hunter? I think so. Oh, okay, got loom, that makes sense. At this point, I think Huggie must actually know that Inception knows where Huggie is. At least there's that Inception has to be nearby, probably expects like a TC there or something. If he sees that ball getting yoinked. They docked really close, yeah. But they don't know that just yet. They haven't spotted each other's docks. I'm taking going full office here. Let's go. Okay, so villager count is actually only 2 advantage, 2.5 advantage maybe. For Huggie, so Inception definitely hat sich nicht lumpen lassen. That's the second dock for Huggie though. A lot better than the first one. Like, so base so much fish. That is nice. That's the second ball for Inception though, and Huggie didn't get a single one, if I see that correctly. What is this wall? I'm trying to wall them in or out. And also there's a villager here. And Huggie saw the ball getting stolen from this area. Like, is all of this employed to let Huggie think on this wall here, and that was spotted now? So Huggie has to expect like Inception to be like here, or maybe here, or there. You can see that wall here. You saw that villager here. You saw the ball getting taken. Like, if you connect all of those lines, they meet somewhere in this area, right? And all those houses down there. Those are lovely strategies. Okay, this is going to destroy everything. Now they will. Ah, there we go. Villager fight. Let's go. Okay, I like this wall here is a nice touch. You have to appreciate that. And no, the gold gets walled in. Okay, this is slowly, you know, the point in the game where it stops being Age of Empires and starts being Nomad. Run. Okay, they can't trap inside here. No, no. Where are you going? Pretty sure that they... Yeah, okay. They don't get lured in here. Since the full general ran here, Huggie basically got the confirmation that this is the main base of Inception. So all of that counterintelligence game now is over, and we're probably going to see them fighting with their gloves off. There's a lot of gold and tons of stone being gathered. And this base is quite vulnerable to torches. I mean, which base isn't? I mean, probably for few, but barracks now finally for Inception as well. And how far these both are quite close to field age. Huggie is going to hit field age a little bit sooner, and in this case of a tower rush, that might be fatal. Who's first? Huggie is first. Like 5-6% maybe. That is that. Oh, that's in a third war here for Huggie. No, for Inception actually. So, few ledges here. Where are the towers? There's two ledges here. Like, but no. Okay, archer range been built here for Inception. Makes sense. Of the Vikings. Where's Inception's fish? He stopped. No. Found a way better dock placement back here. And also knows where... No. Oh god. No, demolition raft here. There's no fire galleys for Vikings in field ledge, so that makes them very, very vulnerable on board. And there is the tower finally. Do they see any archer range units? No, we don't. So it looks like we're concentrating on fighting water. A fight with Vikings. Oh, this is going to be painful. Now the tower is up. We don't really see a defensive tower. We don't see any defensive units. So what's the defense plan here? Is there a defense plan? Is defense or defense? I guess it's one of these. No. Oh, those demolition rafts, they don't land here. They don't land at all. One running into the dock, the other one running into a fishing ship. That's not a very good investment. Oh, that's why all the wood went as well. And there's a mill for my hunt here. And you, like this tower, you kind of denies that wood, you move somewhere else and then kind of continue with the day. But if you let one tower stand, then more towers are going to fall shortly. So many bad demo ships hurts. Yeah, I guess look, there's very low life, but I think at this point, fighting for water probably not worth it anymore. Like, Vikings or nomads. Okay, I thought it would not be very good. I could be okay, decentish, but fighting for water with Vikings, where fishing fire ships are so oppressive, and you just don't have them. It hurts. Okay, this is getting a little bit too much on the nose. I can see them here, right? Okay, there we go. Countermeasures have been taken. Let's hope that it was not too late. Okay, more coming in. Finally, we see the count of. Yeah, also evolving. Yeah, that's quite helpful. Of course, we see a blacksmith as well, and okay. Is one uphill? Not really, right? No. Okay, of course, going for melee is good, and that doesn't work. Oh dear, there's the blacksmith. What was the blacksmith for, actually? I'm getting closer to castle age, I suppose, but not if you keep up more villages. I can put it on if it can't, yeah. Feels pretty GG, yeah it does. Like if it was castle now and could plant a castle age and could plant a castle down, like that would be different, but castle age is this. It's not here. Oh, where's those? Okay, there's another dock here actually. Huh. More towers. And now this turns us on the high ground. So counter-terroring them. Kind of a hassle. It looks like Huggie is Inception is going for that castle. Castle age, castle building. I think that's the only, like, the best approach here as well, but yeah, probably buy castle age. That thing is, it's coming a little bit late. It's not that there's not enough wood here to build a market, but this is probably where you go to very messy panic mode, which is understandable. I think at this point you could just rush this thing down with all the people just right next to it. Yeah, there's Castle Age. God, oh, Hunt has been raided by fire galleys. Just going to move everybody. And this is what you don't want to happen, like, that's a lot of resources. Not enough would be Lord. Wolf, welcome. Long time no see. Cool to have you back here. Just builds more markets, does more hand. That's the thing. There's resource everywhere, so it is not that dramatic if you get pushed off your main spot. But still losing so much stuff. Now we see Fletchlin here. Oh, but Huggie is actually going to hit Castle Age first. Oh yeah, okay. Oh no. Oh dear. Is there enough stone for... Not enough stone for the castle, but will be shortly. That's actually for... And there's even... Oh dear, there's... There's scout cavalry here. Oh, that's a GG. Bye. Oh no. And there's the Castle Age. And this scout's going... Yeah. I mean, that works. But still. There's a spearman here, siege workshop. This town center survives. Yeah, it does survive, okay. Inception equal balance, yeah, there's... Wait, there's not enough stone for the castle? And there's knights coming in. And there's, I think there's a single spearman. Oh, there's a castle here. I almost enough for 2 castles. That's a lot of knights here. Yeah. Oh, that was correct. That explains it. I still play the new campaigns. So many games, so little time. True. The new campaigns are very, very good. They have so many cool features, like the day and night mode. Night and day mode. You can ping where your allies should attack. You can use taunts to tell them how they should build their economy. Cool stuff indeed. Okay, so that is 2-1 for Huggie so far, which means this is dealing with one game. Nothing impossible to still get back. But it's starting to look good for Huggie here, I have to say. After last game, I would have said that just exactly the other way around. Curiously, only a 10 villager difference here. I thought that looked way more dramatic. Okay, thank you for the code there. Let's get the next one going. What I like about these civs and the pigs and the bands, no, the maps especially, is that there's a lot of not very conventional ones there, like Nomad and others. Like Socotra is there as well. African clearing. So quite interesting things indeed. Did I copy the wrong one? No, that's correct. Which home map is left? So, Inception lost. Inception can pick either Golden Pit or Socotra. The loser of the last game chooses their home map, right? I don't remember. As Aztecs, oh, the Civ. So there is, for Inception, Aztecs, Magyars, and Britons left. Aztecs, Magyars, Britons. So that's that. Ah. On Sunday it fits better. Muggy. There we go. Double click. There we go. It works a lot better. We are in Golden Pit with the Malians against the Magyars. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Yes. Game will start shortly. Exceed to more. So 1 minute. 15. Malians and Magyars. Malians golden. Are they a Golden Pit Civ? What is even a Golden Pit Civ? Like, I would expect someone who has decent trash so they can do the comeback to work. So Magyars do have decent trash. Magyars kind of good counter pick. They can. But Malians? Huggie maybe expected Aztecs. Yeah, I can see why. And Magyars, they have fully upgraded Paladins, fully upgraded Arbalists, fully upgraded Cav Archers, even better than fully upgraded Cav Archers. They're good. They're very good. Magyar scouts can deal with Malian Mass Men-at-Arms. And okay, Magyar scouts. Oh, they got the free attack, eh? Okay, and because it's not only free, but it's instant, and the Men-at-Arms are very early as well. Yeah, I see where you're going with that. It's a Golden Pit. There's a pit with gold and stone as well, but that's... Why are the boars down here? Are they... Oh, it's this close to the pit and Golden Pit? Huh. Interesting. Okay, so we'll have a hill advantage against boars. That is nice. Magi have good trash and CA if they get... Yeah, that's the thing about Magyars, but I also like a lot about them. Also like the Poles. But they're on the tournament, sadly. They have a good enough gold investment plan, but if they run out of gold and they need to go full trash, the TCs, yeah, they, I don't know, maybe they're so close that the ball's actually in the pit. Thought it was really a bit more distance, but I haven't played this in a while, so that's maybe just my case. Yeah, but if you don't have gold anymore, then you have a plan B to fall back to, and I don't know what the Malian plan B would be without gold. Poles are OP right now. Can't play them in tourneys. Okay. That explains why they're so much fun. I feel like they are not like unfair OP. They're just good OP. Like they're overtuned, but not to a limit that the stab lenses were, that you were actively feeling bad if you played them. Strawberry. I wonder what they're gonna change them. Good question. What could be changed? Probably maybe nerf the food bonus a little bit. But that would be kind of making them less unique, which I don't like too much. Oh no. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alkhalim does this every single time. It always, like every single time, gets me with it. So this villager is a goner, then it's a nona. Are there butterflies on normal bushes as well? They're quite nice to look at. Like they even have shadows. So they're darker than the bushes themselves. Interesting. Anyways. I don't know if you want to comment that. Oh, look at that. Ostrich gets pushed. No, doesn't want to. by Mr. Ostrich, man. I tried the human abuser at this start. Oh yeah, that was so good. I didn't play them in RM, but in DM they were amazing. I didn't even use the step lenses actually. I just spammed hussars. I'm not sure if that qualifies. Oh, look at that! This one worked. Yes, anything happening in the game though. I haven't been paying too much attention though. There's a ball here. There's a ball here, but the second one is already dead. So this is the second one, to be more precise. This time we got proper wild boars, no javelinas there, so that's that. Second ostrich gets pushed here. The third one is the second. Those birds fly very, very low. Oh, look, it's in Gaia. I don't know the word. Oh no, it's actually very high. The elevation is very high here, so that makes the bird fly lower. Today I learned. Lovely. So this is the normal flight height. But since there's no delevation, only elevation. There we go. Lovely. We see some gold mining here for hugging. So that means... Wait, 2, 3 villages in gold. That's a little bit too much for men-at-arms. And there's also no barracks, so that is also not good for men-at-arms. One of those guys got pushed here. The other one's still lucky for the time being. It's guys. There a gap? I don't think there's a gap here, right? No, there's not. Okay. Small tree mods. Herder. I mean, that works. One left here. That looks a little bit ugly to push, but probably manageable if you manage to spot in the first place, that is. So we have 3 on the go. There's the barracks. There's the house. What happens now? I'm waiting patiently. We get into the fuel age. Cool. 2 villager lead for Huggie. Alrighto. Extensive walling as well, that is to the front and to the left side. Inception space still quite open. We see a farm though. That's something. Barracks as well, but not quite yet. A field light will be done first for Inception85, so I expect to see great things here, at least things. And do we see that scout? No, he will survive. Okay, so, but Inception knows there's an opening here. There's actually 2 openings here in the base. And you can wander in. No problemo. Actually, is fuel age and now starts walling here. Probably if this and this would have been a little bit safer. Also getting the resource inside, but then again, it's further outside, so it's harder to defend, and you will just get picked up on the way back. So that's that. Here is this is something more along my lines of cups of tea. And we see a stable as well. Okay. Archery range for the Malians. Wait, aren't the Malians in infantry civ? Oopa. Malians. Infantry civ. There we go. Okay. And that's the thing. You never know. No. You never know what your opponent's going to do. If they don't know what they're going to do either. Right? There we go. So, more palisades, but not here. Not here. How does it even work? Like, I'll probably not scout it, eh? Yeah. This one time not scout it. And if an army gets to there, I'm going to, not sure, be happy, sad. Usually go with archers, but with men-at-arms. Okay. And there's spearmen. No, that's just a discount men-at-arms. Inception tries to intercept the middle, but there is nothing here. So, nope. Okay, the back of Huggie G space has been walled. There's a bunch of archers. No, there's 2 archers. So there's a bunch of spearmen. There we go. And there's not really a comfortable way to get into Inception space now. Into Huggie G space. Inception knows that there's a way in here, but there's actually probably the most fortified. What happened here? Oh, there's a that's always the last tile before you finish that wall, where the scout will get in. And this here is still open as well, but you get the drift. Scout timing pretty off. I mean, yeah, they are best when they are early, and it's not early anymore. Also, that was it in terms of scouts. So there's no gold minus here for Inception. So what's the plan here? IG is 250 food of field lace, and there you can just wall for days because there's a very short wall. It's easy to re-wall here. Like here would be easy, but then again it would be taking uphill. This is cracked ground. I don't think it is, so that is a thing. Here could work. There's no really easy way in here, but there's a lot of walls, so if you would just hit there, and you would get a lot of attention from your opponent. This is still open. Oh no. Like you have a unit which is dedicated for scouting, and then he does this. Is this? Oh, this tree almost blocks this as well. Like there's 2 things to do. Like one tile. Okay, one tile not scouted, and then okay. But Takeji is the bigger person here and refrains from going in here. But probably thinks that this tree is actually blocking this entrance because it looks like it not really. Probably doesn't believe it is so easy to get in here. Like there's to be something wrong with it. And these scouts got cleared up. What is that? Is that? Oh yeah, it's a hole. That's almost a hole. I mean, there's a tower behind it, so that was the plan also along. Funnel the enemy to kill zone, then get him. Yeah, so Castle Age. Castle Age is not going to happen anytime. Oh, what is it not going to happen? Huggie is 340 250 food short. Inception can actually click up any second or just needs to drop off. I'll just build this a little bit closer to the left. Ay. This is making me very, very nervous. This is not a villager which can rewall, it's just a skirmisher. 2 skirmishers and a spearman. Not quite enough to stop. There's also no upgrades on those lads. So they will be in. But yeah, I mean, these skirmishers will be able to do some damage control. I think that should... Oh, there's some guys in here. They need... Yeah, okay. They found it. And that's so pretty... Ay. Okay, but Castle Age is on the way for Inception on the positive side, and there we go. Yeah, okay, I probably can't take this with the villagers now, or just use the archer here. The skirmishers of Inception got taken down, and these guys need to move away as well. It's a safe wood line. Kind of this here. Yeah, this should be safe. Oh, 1 shot, 2 kills. Very nice. Yeah, those archers will be wiped very soon. And Castle Age 56% for Inception, 20% for Huggie. So that will be a better Castle Age timing for Inception. And finally, a game where Inception is going up to Castle Age without being dead. And there's an 8 villager lead. There's a 8 villager lead for Inception. No, wait, for okay, for Hugging. Yeah, Hugging. Huggie. Forward archery range as well. That 8 villagers, that's quite a bit. Also, the middle, like, pressure is on. There's like this forward coming up. The middle is free for the taken for Huggie, which is probably what we're going to see as soon as the first town center drops or something along those lines. We do see a stable here for the Magyars. Magyars like stables. They have 2 stables now. They are happy. So we will see knights. There's the first one. More will follow. Do we see a town center? No, because there's no wood. Because wood has been spent on the... Oh, this micro battle here. There we go. Knight solves the situation. Nice and easy. And Huggie still... No. Inception still refrains from walling this. Which is a statement, certainly. I see barracks as well, because, yeah, knights, you're not going to kill them with the archers, at least not in those numbers. We do have crossbows for both players, no castle for both players, no crossbow for Huggie just yet, but that is probably going to be the highest priority upgrade at the moment. Let's see, the resources are there. There's a lot of resources. Wow, okay, yeah, that's going to be painful. Still 7 villager lead, yeah. No second turn for Inception just yet. But then again, wood is an issue, and there's an army messing here. A villager moved to the middle, so pikeman upgrade also needed. Yeah, that's true, but like I would expect archer to be hybrid because it is cheaper. And there is the first town center, and this knight, like these 3 knights, 4 knights, 5 knights out of the depth at the moment. That's rest for both. Yes. Actually got them both. Okay, there is a market. Oh, there's no stone. Wait, there's stone here. Botkin is not there. It is not on the way either. Now there's a siege workshop here though. Okay, that's good. That's good. You kinda need that at this point. Yeah, this turns out I can't get denied sadly because there was a bunch of pointy boys around. Very unfriendly lads those are. Okay, there's also a skirmisher and spearman, the last survivors of the feudal age, and I think the population is... It's only a difference of 4. So 5. So if you're catching up, but those crossbows now start to reach the critical mass, and this siege workshop. Yeah, the wood is a problem. Wood is a problem. There's his second town center finally. Actually, is it faster than his opponents? Maybe. Oh no. Oh. Those two knights and the spearman and stuff, they died for nothing. But we see finally the mangonel is coming out. Botkin is still not a thing though. Huh. This guy looks very unhealthy. And there's the mangonel. There's still this opening here. They get funneled through. Okay, maybe this might pay off. Okay, let's see. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, they just it could have been. It was a decent. Could have been huge. It was decent. Okay, the skirms are here. Oh, they have extra pierce armor on the pikeman. That is actually quite useful here against skirms. Mangonel has won. The second one will be here very soon. That is very important as well. That's good to see. Okay, crossbows. Yeah, the houses will hold for a while. And maybe, just maybe. What are you drinking? The rest of what was left over last Sunday, so still some colas lying around. A little bit of lime juice. Some ice cubes, and there we go. Before that gets stale on the fridge, I thought, hey, let's do it. Which is exactly the same thing that Huggie thought here. And he is doing it. Like these guys, this one is in these as well. Good trade. I mean, 1 for 1, that's fair. Because Huggie looking good. Jawohl. What was... Okay, that was no 1-1 trade. You need to be careful with those mangonels, not... Oh, that's a ram. Koker. Oh, it's Cock 0, I think. I can't tell them apart with these new etiquettes. Tja. Skirmishes, no botkin. Crossbows, no botkin. Looks like there's a no botkin zone here. Mangonel here sitting in the ambush position. Pikemen were smart enough to steer clear though. Of the zone. No Mangonel's not coming up because this house. This looks like a massive economy though. Like, look at this. This castle is going to be gone very soon as well. The castle will be very nice in this situation. Oh no, you just attack ground, lad. Oh, come on. Oh, yes. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, could have actually taken out this Mangonel here as well. That would have been very lovely, but making your opponent kill down units, it's always a pleasure to see. Huggie looking good. Yes. Middle, very, very firmly in Huggie's control. Going to be placing castles left and right. Talk about castles. There's a castle here. I mean, there's a tower here. There's another town. So that's the 4th town center for Inception. What does the Wild count say? The Wild count actually says, okay, a Wild count of 2, 4, 4 for Hugging. Never mind. Okay, we do see more siege engines left and right. I would expect some light care from Medya Hassas even. to combat all of that siege. Because trading more mangonels is not going to be sustainable if this here and this is all of the gold. Well, those guys are going to enter a world of hurt. There's no botcan arrow though. Oh, someone start paying attention. Oh wait, there's not a single dead. Like this castle shooting downhill and kids, get your botcan arrows. Take vitamins? Vitamins. Yes. And botcan arrows. A little advice here. I wonder what Inception plans though. Yeah, that's a question. There's lots of farms. Another blacksmith because first one got denied. And oh, he's getting a Corvinian army, so Magyar Hussars. Second castle will be somewhere, maybe in the middle to contest that, because you just can't let your opponent sit there forever. That is not going to be very healthy on long road. Going unique, yes, Magyar Hussars are correct. Can be produced nice and gold free, and that explains also why there's so many farms. When you want to have farms anyways, but it pretty well makes sense now. Villager lead is not that dramatic anymore, because Inception actually took the villager lead here. Look at that, 7 villagers leading with them. You know what? That's good for Inception. As it 5th chance at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 chances for Inception now. 3 for Huggie. Yeah. But there's university here. What does that mean? That means Imperial Age is on the way for Huggie. Castle been dropped here. It's not denying any valuable resource but protecting the forward and makes it easier to push into your opponent's base, of course. Surprising, Huggie should have broken him. They were apparently too afraid to dive the mangoes. Yes, indeed. So this economy is thriving, but without a second castle, there it is. Yeah, I wouldn't say without a second castle, we're not going to see a sufficient amount of Magyar Hussars. Also, Imperial Age been on 10% for Inception, so it's only 20%. I mean, I say only 20%, but in a trap war that can be all you need, especially with all of them being around here. This best content. Oh, thank you. Welcome, dear bot person. So there's 20%, 20.5% difference between Imperial Age. Of course, Huggie will be arriving first, and like, this is a very good army to cover your trebuchets while pushing in. So that Magyar Hussars is good for taking out trebuchets, but not against this here. Okay, but this castle is going to be finished. So camels. I like that. I like that way of thinking. Very, very nice indeed. So, what are those camels going to do? They're going to be very effective against any Magyar Hussars. So these are getting upgraded now. Okay, we've got the armor upgrade for the archers before the attack upgrade for some reason. And here, okay, they got the attack upgrade for free. That's cool. That's a whole bunch of skirms. That's cool. That's cool. Only a single mangonel. Okay, there's Ramgon at the houses. That's okay. Huggie is an imperial, so now things are going to happen. We see directly. What is this here? Oh, that's a trebuchet. Okay, prioritizing the armor upgrade and arbalists. Do they even have fletching? And not fletching. Let me just check that real quick. Malians, they have no brace. Okay, that makes sense. So on the long run, they will be not finding any happy memories when they fight against elite skirmishers by Magyar players, especially when there's how many archer ranges are there? 4, 5. Okay. Look more. Sure. Camel Rise getting more upgrades. That's a whole, and there's the castle in the middle. That's what I called. Or it could have been a little bit aggressive maybe, but it works. And it looks like both players are just going to start their offensive now. We see more and more camels being reinforced here. Getting some upgrades as well. But the trebuchets, they kinda need to get addressed here, because Inception is really in a situation where you can just pop down castles. I would just say that while there's a castle being dropped here, but that's okay. But there's raiding being done in the middle, and Huggie kind of has to address that, because that's all of the gold income that it currently is there in his wonderful empire. There's still some stone back here, but like this is all gold there is. And I think this might even be a winnable fight here for our dear Magyar friend called Inception. Like, I mean, those hussars are toast, but those pikes, I mean, okay, they have 4 pierce armor. Like, they didn't get, they got a single upgrade here. Like one castle is down, the other one will be down shortly. There's still one producing Magyar hussars. Maybe you would want more than one though, but then again, there now you got control of the middle, sorta kinda. So there's some stone here to be mined as well, but no, you need to be careful with the economy. It is very open, and there's a bunch of arbalists which want to kinda ruin your day. There is Bracer coming in for Inception though, and once Bracer is done, like this army here will be very not so happy to fight against these lads here. We see a castle which is getting trapped right away before it's even getting finished. That's good to see, but there's 4 trebuchets reducing your main city here to rubble, so upcount should be way superior comp here. But then again, that's only a bunch of not even fully upgraded castle stage camels, and these elite skirms should be able to snipe them. Oh, there we go, the trebuchets. Yoink. I see some trebuchet micro as well. Actually, surprisingly effective. Okay. Oh god, someone is housed because of those houses. I can't, because this single ram killed like 8 of them. It's a capped ram even. Woo. And finally we see some more stone. Now this castle shouldn't have happened. That is ruining Inception's plans quite severely, thoroughly. Wait, how much gold is in the bank for Huggie? None. Okay, so okay, this is vital. If this middle is gone, then things will go bad really. Such champions will end the game. Oh, you mean for Huggie? Oh, that's just a Gebettos though, for whatever reason. And another mangonel as well. Okay, this middle castle now gets sieged. It probably can be repaired for days. And there's another castle here for Inception. So you kind of would need some more Magyar hussars to kill. Like, you don't want to find mangonels with your skirmishes. Usually a very not so healthy relationship, that is. Just send them down here, really. Like, this army is a lot less massive than it used to be. More and more mangonels. Do we see onages? No, we don't see onages. These pikemen are going to have a bad day. Yeah. Let's think of this area. There's a trebuchet deploying here. As I said, repairs 4 days. There's a little bit of Gebetto raiden, but another castle. A little bit too defensive here. The can't really support this area, but can't get taken all that easily either. Yeah, more stone gets pushed to these repairs. That's a thing. Yeah, those guys need to be taken out with cavalry. You got some here, send it over. Inception doesn't process stream now. Huh. Oh, but oh, there we go. There's the onages. The camel riders. How do they look? They got 12 attack all of a sudden. Yeah, that's the power of the Mali unique technology, but all of those expensive mangonels get taken out just like that. They would kind of need 2 or 3 trebuchets here. There's another castle here, so yeah, the middle is been contested a little bit more fervorously. Oh, we see some. I like that. Some raid in here. Not quite enough, but just ringing alarm bells all over the place. That's the speciality of the Magyars. This is very open though. Like, I'm not sure if Huggie is aware of that fact. And this single ram, heavy camel rider gets done as well. Oh, this will be quite dangerous. Okay, defensive trebuchets here. What's the game plan, Inception? What's the plan? There's a lot of resources here. There's 200 pop as well. How many villages are there? 129. Is it an overboom at this point? Best game so far that it is. Good. It is pretty good. Okay, so come on, can you? Oh, you can take on this trebuchet right here. See that? Ay. Heavy camel riders just yoink. Yeah, articulation at this point is quite limited. Oh no, downhill. Oh, that could have been deadly. Okay, finally we see more trebuchets here. I think that is like 132 villages. That's a lot. Maybe a little too lot. Like, still got so much food, but no army on the ground. And even more than Huggie has, to be honest. Okay, now the defensive trebuchets deploy as well. And all the defensive trebuchets, they're just assaulting another castle. Finally, that thing got taken go off. Wow. Like, that ram definitely paid for itself. Okay, there's now 3 trebuchets here. And Skirmish is going into the offensive, going to dive. What are they going to do here? Oh, they're going to dive the trebuchets with the skirms, of course. I mean, yeah. Yeah, but this castle is gone. This one as well. But there's at least one left here. And now we see more heavy camel riders. I think those were the units which are missing in this composition. It's working, yeah. I mean, it's not super if it works, eh? So now this is a big chance for Huggie. Question is, how well would it be capitalized on? Ouch. It looks like those guys saw the university as a bigger danger than the Mangonel that it showed. Yeah, they kind of get fast back. They don't have a ton of mass, this army, and the gold. Like, look at how much gold there is. What, he doesn't spend any of it. Like, Inception just sits on this giant pile of gold, while Huggie has none at all, and Huggie is the one fielding the gold units. I mean, it makes sense that you have less of things to spend now thinking about it, but why is Huggie not taking the fight? Yeah, that's the thing. Heck, this was very, very open, but I think Huggie just was. Oh, maybe it was aware of it. Probably was aware of it. Okay, diving siege equipment with these skirmishes has certain limits in this case. Oh, look at that. There's a converted Magyar Hussar. Set champ switch or CA switch, which it wants to win first. Yeah, I think with this gold, I mean, you kind of have to do champs to just sell you other resources at this point, but let's see, there's 2,000. I'm missing 1,000 gold make calculation. Where did it go? Okay, there is bombard cannons here now. Is this a good fight? I think this is this might be problematic. They go trebuchet going into melee. Heavy cavalry still missing those armor upgrades though. That's why they get taken down so quickly by the... yeah, this is not a good fight. This is not a good fight at all. That's sort of gold loss. But then again, if you kind of got more gold than you can spend, and you just want to free up some population... yeah, that armor is really... It's helping with the skirmishes, let's put it that way. See more bombard cannons here. Ah, okay, this castle down here knows how to produce some more. Yay. Oh, what? Oh, there's a castle drop. There's 2 castle drops here, which I completely missed. This might be it for Huggie at this point. Like, this castle still is here. It gets repaired. There's a bunch of cannons here, but not really the troops to support them. These cavalry riders have 13 attack, but only 1 armor. Really nice combat Inception. Yes, that's what I said in the early game, early on. Magyars, they do have a plan B. It looks like in this case the plan B actually was the plan A, but it doesn't matter, it works. And I'm actually going for Arbalest because, as I said earlier as well, the Magyars do have fully upgraded Arbalests, which is something I forget very often, because why should a civ with such good source archers also have like fully upgraded Arbalests? But they do have fully upgraded Arbalests. That's the thing. And like if we face the camels, maybe Arbalests might be the better choice even. Yeah, this is, oh dear, this is super. Like this, if this raid hits, then there's no recovery from that. Arbalests are going to clear up this place when the bombard cannons maybe not so friendly to your Arbalests, but yeah, the middle is not going to be even contestable at this point. This raid is coming in and the garrison here is not able to repel it. And I think this might be GG now. Like there is a little bit of economy back here. Yeah, but there's 6 farms. I'm not going to save anybody. What's Huggie pop? 100. Wait, that's not Huggie. Okay, 84. Villager population is 57 against 121. And of those 58 now, there's 22 idols. This is actually GG at this point. I'm very glad Inception managed to take this back, because that means we're going to see another game. And this was a very good game. Like, everybody loves a good comeback now. I just yep. Cool. I mean, the game is not over technically, but practically it is. So yeah, it looked a lot like Huggie did win this. Yeah, a little bit too slow on the attack there. Yeah, full trash win. Let's go. Yeah, now the tiny remaining economy of Huggie gets taken out as well. Yeah, there's elite Magyar Hussars. They just do whatever they want. They go on the castles, they go on the TCs, and they win the game. There we go. Gold bank of Inception 400, because Arbalest cost and things. Yeah. I think they didn't really take that much gold here. Game 5 indeed. Very, very nice. Let's take a look at the statistics. Economy. Yeah, Inception in the end did manage to get a slight, only is the slightest of edges in terms of gold collection, but these castles, those Magyar Hussars, they were so good. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that was an amazing game. A multiplayer custom game, and Wumpa. There we go. African clearing, so we're going to get something really spicy at the end. So that's the second nomad game in this set, actually. Then that's lovely, lovely. Let's go. Okay, pressing enter actually does nothing. That's good. Use the good old double click. And we got another 3-minute countdown. So, what civs can we expect here? Oh wait, we actually see the civs already. Okay. So, it is a Meso war on African clearing. Mesoamerican clearing. Yes, yes, indeed. Oh. So, thing is, African clearing, what do you expect? Magyars. At least I do. Like, scout rushes, very good if you have so much food everywhere. Like the shellfish, there's so much shellfish, and scouts need a lot of food, and then you invest your shellfish into scout, and you got a lot of scouts, and they just cause all sorts of havoc. Mongols, another awesome. I actually did have the Mongols open. That's interesting. Maybe they just didn't want any scout rushery anymore. I don't know. But that's the lovely thing about the series. It is very interesting. Like, mistakes happen here and there, but those are still very nice and enjoyable games, and you never know what you're gonna get. So, that's that one more. They did. I think they did. I can show them. Give me a moment. Boom. There we go. So, Persians and Incas and Mongols were open for Huggie and for Inception. Aztecs. Britons. Right, were there 3 open still? No, the Persians were picked already. So Incas and Mongols were open for Huggie, and Aztecs and Britons for Inception. I can understand why you might. Persians were played. Yeah, that's where I was so confused. I thought there was Malians, but no. Like, Malians were last game. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, let's get back to the game capture. There's the final countdown for the final game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we go. Last game. Let's see what we're going to see here. There's Incas and Aztecs on African clearing. I am moderately surprised. It is a normal start, as it is the case on African clearing. And this map is a very interesting one. I like to play it a lot. Sometimes we have annoying villager wars, but there's so much shellfish. And those ponds are plentiful. So, now let's see. How do these players build their stuff? Do they go to the edges, or do they, like, that's the safest bet? Sometimes if you go for scouts, then you can try to play around those ponds, but it's very risky. It's very open. And I expect them, yeah, this is... There we go. Should you click on the icons to mark them as winning or losing? Ah. Okay. I know why their ink is... Looking forward to it. Do you know why their ink is? Well, I do not. Would you care to enlighten me? I hope it's not more tower rushery. Got it. No fighter spot. I hope it's not tower rushes. Oh, it's Huggie G again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a mill here. Very nice. So, God. I've talked a lot today. And zebras. God. Yeah. It's not a trash. Okay, so it's not a trash. That's good. Like Inca trash, that was always very, very annoying. Oh, they don't have the blacksmith text in Dark Age anymore, and in Fuel Age anymore. They need to get Cast Age for that, and I'm glad they do. Boom, bloop, boom. Oh, look at that elephant. Elephant hunting done easy here. So, one goes for hunt, one goes for shellfish. I think shellfish is faster than hunt, but I would not want to lean out of the window too far with that statement. What do the experts in the comment section say? Yeah, do we see? Yes, yes, it is faster. So I'm smart. Take that 500 IQ person. So yeah, there's a lead. For Inception at this point, it is just down to who built the towns there first, but interesting house placement. It's faster, but you're still not smart. Thank you. Hey. Ah, okay, there's the second elephant coming in. Having 2 elephants is nice. That's 800 food right there on the platter. Wouldn't say no to that. Yeah, that's that loom. Okay, there's loom. Otherwise, it would have been a little bit too risky, and you would be also very dead at exactly this point. So yeah, sometimes you get loom before you've built your 5th TC. That was actually very nice. Low here. As close as you see, just as you would want to. There's already 100 points of score difference. I mean, yeah, Incas start with another villager. No, that's Mayans. Did they get a llama at the start? They find each other yet? That's a good question. Possibly with this goat. Yeah, the other thing here. Okay, they know. That's the 3rd elephant now. Oh, that's big. That's the fun thing about goats on this map. Like, there's so many other food sources at the start. You just can't send them around for scouting, and that gives you so many points. And at that point, many players will just say, "Oh, this player is way better than I do. I am." Okay, there we go. Elephant just chills there for a moment. So it is possible they know where each other are, because Inception saw the sheep coming from this direction, and Huggie saw this sheep disappearing in this direction. But there's still some interpretation open. So there we go. First elephants for Huggie. Trying to clear my throat here. Excuse me. We see the first mill, the second, no, that's a house. First mill on one of those lovely ponds here for Inception as well. Will count is in Inception's favor now. Alright. Aggressive dock placement. No, that's a mill, but fair enough. Okay, anything exciting? Okay, there's a little bit of hunting going on here. Okay, with it. It was the hunting move from early on. Let me see, some goats been eaten now as well. And some wall off happening here. Looks like Huggie wants to secure quite a sizable portion of the map here. And again, having a crown base is no fun for nobody after all, so that's definitely understandable. It's interesting that Huggie actually has 110 points lead despite being 1.5 villages behind, practically. But that's just what the power of scouting in the early game. And just look at this here, and look at this. I think African clearing is the map where you can have the most scouting score difference in the early game. So yeah, that's a piece of information you got now, which may or may not be entirely correct, but it is definitely a felt fact. Let's put it that way. Okay, but Inception 85, 39%, 40%, 41%. up to fuel age. Also, why is there percent and then the number, not the number then the percent sign? So many questions. Anyways, Huggie just clicked up as well. We see some gold being taken. Is that the super secret Inca strategy? Who knows? Maybe we just see a full wall off into Fast Castle, into Kamayaks. That would be cool. Maybe. We don't know. It looks like a huge wall. This might be a Fast Castle after all. No, okay, no, there's stone, there's stone. Oh dear, there's stone. Okay, so fuel age, what do we see? We see barracks. Huggie is on stone indeed. Maybe a little bit delayed in the chat, but Inception is going to find out. Oh, that's 2 tiles. It's not going to find out that there's a huge wall going on. So what do we see? Do we see eagles? Nope, that's not revenge here. Huggie is fuel. There we go. Oh no, do they get... they narrowly escape. Okay. No, what are you doing? Go home, you're drunk. Okay, there we go. Town Watch is OP. And there's a blacksmith. There's enough villagers here for dropping some towers, that's for sure. There's castle age for the Aztecs. Oh, just do it. Let's, you know, let's just do a no wall fast castle. Why not? Oh, well, that's awesome. Oh, this player is so defensive. Probably trying to be safe so can do a fast castle without getting raided or anything, and then Inception over here. And okay, fuck it, I'm just going to click up to castle age. What's you gonna do? Archery range here for Huggie. That's the Eagle Scout. I don't think that Inception is terribly afraid of those archers at this point. Do we see Eagle Warriors? We will see Eagle Warriors, right? More on stone for let's use that observer mode trick. Oh, wait, we already were on this perspective. Huggie 555. That is enough for a Inca castle? I think so. Like it will be enough very shortly, anyways. That's an Inca Eagle Rush, Eagle Scout, whatever. Wait, where's Inception's Eagle? Oh, there it is. Eagle Scout, but it castle age. Okay, Huggie just clicked up as well. Cool, cool. But this light is on the wrong side of the wall. Archers in here cause a little bit of a discomfort. There's some skirmishes coming out. A dead villager here. Now those guys are going to be a pain. Oh! Still Eagle Scout, so I only could take down one villager. But still. Traded 1 for 1. That's okay. That is all righto. And there's still an opening back here, but this is a lot of walling being done. Yeah, Huggie is... I mean, this looks like a castle drop, right? Is that what it looks like? Now that you see for Inception here. And those guys got 1 upgrade. So now, show what you got, Huggie. Let's go. I'm ready. Ah. Yeah, there we go. Okay, building has been deleted, and there's only 2 skirms here. There's not enough there. That's the castle. See that tech? Oh, wait, that tech. No minimum range on skirmishes. That tech. Oh, it is Kamayuks. It. Haha. Yeah, this castle is not visible to anybody. Well, except... Oh, it's not visible to Inception at least, and that's what it matters. So it is more forward. No, no, no. It's not the game-ending castle. It's just a stepping stone on your opponent's face. Okay, there's 1 defensive armor upgrade here for Inception. But I think, let's see, yeah, this is like even when there's a castle up and done, it's just a bigger tower rush. And there's armor for the archers, attack for the archers, armor for the infantry, and armor for the archers of Inception. Oh god. What is Inception's answer to this? I think there just is no answer, really. Siege workshop as well. I'll probably just build a castle here. But then probably going to get some rams here. Click on Huggieville. Oh yeah, there we see it as well. Why didn't the Eagle Scout get upgraded? Oh, they got loom and the infantry armor. Okay, makes sense. And now we see some eagles raiding here. Yeah, okay. Inception tries to get a lot of stone. It needs to get a lot of stone. And there's an archery range. Okay. I know my first choice for this eagle rowing. Yeah, this raiding can't really be stopped at this point. There's almost enough stone for an old castle, so that's good. They nerfed the trash, so here comes the crush. Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's a Kamayuks. Very nice. Yep. So yeah, those guys, they don't perform too well. There's the defensive castle. Oh, that onager mangonel arrives just in time to thoroughly. Oh, yeah. Annoy those villagers. Can they even finish this thing? Vilcount is massively. Inception is leading in villages. Yeah. Oh man, this castle here is at 76%. There's no army behind. There's another town center here. Oh dear, there's another mangonel. Okay, kinda has to rush it because otherwise he's just dead. Because they would just would start to take down his tower. Yeah, that was juicy. Oh, that's it. Is that an eagle warrior? No, just an eagle scout. There we go. They could have been bloodier. Okay, so is this situation sorted out now? I hear wait, they build another castle. This gold is bye-bye as well. Oh, no, there's another gold here. here. Okay, it's not a nice thing. Yeah, there was good. This castle just gets finished as well. How did you answer? Okay, I think at this point of the game you can still answer counting with archers, right? Because later on they get so resistant that it gets harder. Like here, 6 HP, 1 PS armor. It should be quite comfortably be able to do that. Okay. Haggerty is quite far away from. Oh, you got the villager lead though, with eradicating a few over here. Is 5 villagers in the lead. There's more Eagle Scout raiding here. Yeah, luckily there are no Eagle Warriors just yet. Those would be a lot more problematic. I mean, in theory, you could even go for Jaguar Warriors here. Like realistically, they should shred everything. Huggie G is throwing at him at the moment, and I would like it would please me greatly. Can the castle even reach the gold? And got 1 range upgrade. Doesn't look like it actually. I mean, not yet, anyways. That's the Eagle Warrior upgrade on the Arbalest, or Arbalest crossbow. I mean, only a single archery range left at this point there. Okay, but we see some crossbows coming out, so looks like Inception is starting to find a certain rhythm here, starting to get boots on the ground, and didn't make barriers. Huh. I think a few Jaguar Warriors would be nice. Oh, there's the take upgrade, so that's definitely the infantry road. 4 Haggerty and garrison rams. Ay. This spice is real. Yeah, speedy. Like full champ for an hour. That's what you want to see military wise, but was there a... No, that was the Eagle Scout. How to make them? Yeah, they kind of save as us, yeah, at this point. But probably this is maybe now the... Use your army to defend. There we go. Maybe a little bit too late to start getting into Eagle Warriors. Know how they're called? Jaguar Warriors. Nice back and forth. I could go repair. Oh dear. No, repair. I just don't know, that's it. Oh god, it's working. It works. 19 HP. Okay, we got a 19 HP castle today. That's cool. I like this series. I like it a lot. Okay, there's the Eagle Warrior though. That's a lot of... Like, you don't look at this guy for a second, then boom, there's 21 crossbowmen like this. I like the series a lot. It's amazing. Okay, stone just ran out, but that's okay. There's another castle drop. It is another castle drop. This one can't happen, right? I mean, no. This will not. This will never happen. There's just not. There's no way this. Oh, he is so committed to this. No. No. This will not be reality. Now those guys. Yeah, there we go. Oh, thank you. Inception. Thank you. This thing should not have been allowed to be reality. And you kept the continuum alive. He's still trying to build this castle. Dude, you're just burning resources this way. No second armor. Yeah. I mean, against this amount of crossbows, probably doesn't really matter. I mean, if you don't have the sufficient numbers as well, but yeah. Is anybody... Oh, you can actually... Oop, click them away. Yeah, what I just wanted to say is anybody researching Repeal Age, and it looks like... Yes. Some fun stuff too. Yeah, just the no-wall fast castle was amazing. Not sure if this was the best use of 36 crossbows at this stage of the game. Like, they could yield so much damage. And for who? Oh, for Huggie. There's a mangonel coming in, some more eagle warriors, which... Yeah, Huggie doesn't really like upgrades that much, I've got the impression. I mean, just wall this thing and call it a day. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Aua. Stop. Aufhören. Hilfe. Ah, split. Ah, okay. Okay. And it could have gone a lot worse for him. Okay, there's some wrecks here. Inception probably going to kill... Nope, never mind, not going to click up anytime soon. Stays committed to the castle age. And probably, yeah, I would say Imp would be good. There's Imp, there's the Eagle Warrior. That is not healthy, Mofaria. Sure, Huggie dress here, there we go. Like, you can get one or two nice upgrades with those resources. The question is how this Inception wreck... Oh, the trebuchet's already coming in. He's wrecked. Okay. Okay, we get wheelbarrow here from Huggie. Let's go. Cast drop into Imp into wheelbarrow. Why not? Those lads... Dead farms have 1000 melee armor. At 1000. Interesting. Never knew about this. Huh? To die alone. The committed castle age my session might cost them again. Yes, I think so as well, because this castle, this trebuchet is going to get his castle. And then there's a lot of open economy. There we go. Another elephant, lovely. There's another one here, by the way. Okay. And Inception's house as well. What is the villager? Look at the villager count. We got almost 2. That's almost 50 difference here. Ay. What? How did... When did... Oh no, wheelbarrow gets denied. No. Repair it. Repair it. No. Repairs. Ah. Ah. No. Oh, it's... Oh. If Eagle comes raid... Yeah. Okay. At this point, probably... Oh no, that's not upgrade at all. I wanted to say they could just pick them off, but... Yeah, it just clicked up. Wait. I think Huggie must think that this was the Imperial Age town center, alright? Because otherwise, why would you repair a town center with resources stuff? Where is the I think it's this one? Yeah. Wow. Okay, there's another quite safe goal. Another one is possibly raidable. And yeah, 57% up to imp. And okay, now you kind of have to take those things out. You got the first arm upgrade. Those are still Eagle Warriors. They only have Castle Age upgrades. You can actually win this fight, I think. What's Huggie up to? Huggie is up to no good. He's getting Kamayuks and Skirms. Yeah. Oh, wait. Inception would need this castle, I just noticed. Because Flower Wars? Is it Flower Wars? Plume Wars? That's quite a good upgrade for the Aztecs. Oh, there's a relic here, that's nice. Oh dear. Oh, there's eagles coming from behind. Watch out. Ay. Yeah, imagine if those were Imperial Eagles. Heavy Eagles. Elite Eagles? Are they still going to win this fight? No way, right? No, okay, no. Whew, Garland Wars, there we go. In German it's just literally Flower Wars, so... There's the Elite It's getting your Elite Eagle upgrade in range of your opponent's deployed trebuchets. That is the kind of attitude I need here. No, come on, repair your barracks. Oh, it's going to be finished in time. Yeah. Barely, but it was. And Inception surrendered? Ah, okay, yeah, this got cleared. There we go. In my honest opinion, I for a second I thought Huggie just surrendered here because his army got cleared and stuff. But yeah, the point lead is like on paper it is a lot. Very well played both. Yeah, it was a fun to cast. It was pretty cool. So thanks for performing here on this level. Winner interview. Hey Huggie, would you be up for it? Ah, hello.
Hello.
There we go. Fantastic. So, first of all, congratulations on.
Yeah, I got to stop doing best of 5 sets that go 3-2 though. They're too in.
It was very intense. And after game 1, I thought, okay, I kind of see where this is going, because the idea was there for like this archer strategy, but it just didn't hit at all. But then, like, I thought like this is easy. Like, it's going to be it's 3-0. But in game 2, Inception stepped up. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, game 1, I was not expecting the archers like that. I thought we were super close for a second. I was like, oh, what is this Arabia map? When I saw 3 archery rangers, and then I managed to clear them up with scouts early on, so that I knew if I got up to Castle Age, it was all right to deal with them. Once Knights came out, and like the sort of tatty rush, I guess, is what it was meant to be. All in on 19 bills. Tatty rush, but it was the first time I've ever faced anything like that, but it was fun to deal with. And second game was rough. It was a rough game.
It seems that is an actual blood order, yeah. For me, it was also the first time I actually saw it, so it just looked like somebody forgot to get a mill and then just rolled with it. But
yeah, it's an all-in feudal play that.
Yeah, except Inception forgot to get fletching, and that made it a lot easier for you to clear his archers.
Yeah, and the Frank bonus and no fletching was a nice combo.
Yeah, and then when the archer army was finally assembled, it was just too late. You could just click up to Castle Age and or you already clicked up to Castle Age, and those knights had no trouble at all dealing with it. So yeah, game 2. Any thoughts on that?
I have an issue with hideout in I don't actually have a strategy for it, so I make it up. When I saw Teutons, I was expecting like a trush, which is why I built the outposts beside my base to try and like spot it early on, and went crazy with my scout. But and then sort of had an awful balanced eco. Got up to imp very late in it, which meant that his eco was way better, and then and then the wave of Teuton cavaliers melted my base before I could really dent his.
Yeah, whenever Inception kind of has a chance to boom, really hard to stop that lad.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the Yasuma towers. Like,
yeah, they were. I figured I might as well go for that. If I went in earlier with Yasuma towers, they might have been a little bit better if they were in Castle Age. But in Imp, they didn't do much against a wave of knights.
Yeah, at some point they can. I mean, you can shred cavalry if they have enough of them, and the cavalry isn't like fully upgraded to Titanic Paladins. But at some point, yeah, just won't happen. In the loading screen to game 2, I actually jokingly called that, oh, that's of course that's Japanese, so we're going to see Yasuma towers. I was quite glad that we actually got to see them. So
yeah, well, I like to provide the entertainment.
Definitely.
Of just terrible strats, even if they don't work out. Just go for them.
So, and the Nomad map, that was good. It was a strong play. Like I'll give the Civ pick alone already. Like you got Malians and Persians, so you got the two dominant civs on that map, like the two civs which can build their dock, house, fishing ship, TC. Yeah.
Banned Lithuanians, so I knew I should win. Like theoretically, that I had way better civs for Nomad, but it just went quite smoothly, and the fact that I managed to clear up his water quite easily, and then it was just I felt like I was ahead all the way through. So
the Vikings have a very hard time on fuel water, especially the two demos. Like one, I think, suicide itself into a dock, and the other one into a fishing ship. And at that point, there was not much left of his fishing ships anyway. So, yeah.
Yeah, it was an more enjoyable game compared to any of the others. Less stressful, I think.
I think your opponent would like to.
Yeah, well, yes, maybe. I think for him it would be less stressful, but for me at least.
Oh, those towers were nasty there. Ay. The woodland was perfectly formed to do a tower rush into this, and then towers on the hill couldn't really contest those either. Yeah, and then I think you came with knights in the end, and that was on the end.
Oh yeah, he got up to Castle Age just for my knights to start killing his villagers. So it was. I mean, if he got the castle up and a TC up, it might have been a way back, but probably not. He just saved his comeback for game 4.
Game 4 was the gold pit.
Yeah, golden pit.
Yeah, golden pit. Yeah. That was good.
Yeah. Well, it was going great initially.
And you got control over the
Yeah.
middle, you got the pressure on your opponent's base, and that one tile, you know where the palisade was not fully walled? Like, well, there's one tile open?
Yeah. Yeah, just letting a couple of archers in and then putting pressure on just to be annoying and feudal. It was very nice.
It was that way because the scouts scouted everything there, but a single tile on the one didn't get scouted, so pulled the dragged the wall there, and then one thing was still open, and it was was a little bit painful to see. Like, also you get your units like passing right next to that spot like 2 or 3 times without walking in. I was like, it was intense to watch. Yeah, but the Magias, like, their big strength is that they can just ignore the middle for a while, just boom up, and then they have those very, very wonderful trash units.
Yeah, they are. It's a rough fight once you got all of his castles up. But and to answer you, Otter, I was worried about his siege workshop, that the entry point was there, and I didn't know how many mangonels he had produced. So I was kind of worried about losing my army to a single mangonel shot. Because I like going archers, but then I'm afraid of actually using the archers. I just like a nice army. Purely for aesthetics.
Lovely. Also, later on that game, like, the farms of Inception, they were quite open. I think you were still like a little bit too hesitant at some parts of that game, when you still had the middle, and then Inception took the middle, and from that point on, I think.
So yeah, losing battle.
Yeah. Also, I think what was strange was
gunpowder, though. If I got bombard cannons out a little bit earlier, I probably could have held the middle. But but they came a bit late.
Once they came out, they were actually also carried their own weight for quite a bit. But like, in general, it was too late. There was too many
hussars.
Too many hussars. Yeah. It was quite hilarious that Inception actually tower dived, castle dived your trebuchets in the middle there, and it actually worked.
Yeah, it was just my mangonel was taking just that bit too long to get across to help, so I lost all of the trebs to skirms, which was upsetting.
Oh, just read, Inception did actually lose a will to a boar that game. Wow, I completely missed that. Yeah.
Oh, every little helps.
Every little helps, yeah. Yeah, the last game, it was cool. Like, it's rare to see 2 Nomad matches in one series usually. Like, having both Nomad and African clearing in here, and also Meso Wars. Like, African clearing, usually to me it is, okay, you have Magyars, you have Mongols, and maybe a third Scout Rush Civ, but only Mesoamericans? That definitely changes things around. And Inception doing a complete, like, no ball, fast castle, let's go. That was brave, and it sorta even worked. But your castles really, like, as did the towers early on.
Yeah,
kinda they work. They throw them off balance and do stuff.
It's sort of my go-to Incas play now that trushing is nerfed. I just like sticking castles everywhere because especially on a map like this where it's so open.
They're nice and cheap.
Even if you're just securing resources, it's useful. And then I was so frustrated with the castle. Like,
yeah, that got denied. Yeah,
well, no, the one he saved with like 20 HP.
It was a 19 HP. Yeah, that was.
Yeah. I think if I'd got that castle down, it would have been
Yeah,
over.
there
at that
was
point
nothing
almost,
behind
but-
that castle. Yeah.
Yeah, but it delayed me for a long time because I lost my army for that, pushing that, didn't quite get it down, and then I went for a doubt castle, which was probably unnecessary, but if it went up, it would be great. But
Yeah. Oh, that was
it.
very, very aggressively placed.
yeah,
Sometimes you just have to take risks, after all. Yeah, but until like the very last second, it was an intense. Like, the whole series was intense, but this match especially. Like
Yeah.
in the end, I didn't for a second. I asked myself, okay, who surrendered here? Okay, you cleared that goal, but Inception just won that fight and just started to get all of the nice juicy upgrades. It was a good game.
But
Okay.
yeah, it was very good, and GG to Inception. Like, that was a good fun series. It was a bit too intense, but a lot of fun as well.
Okay.
And thank you for casting as well.
Oh, it was a pleasure. This was a lovely series. It is a little bit annoying for when you cast in series and then it's just 30 minutes and it's over basically. And you planned your whole evening around it and announce it everywhere, and then it's just, yeah, that's it. Bye bye, see you next time. But there was some real entertainment you got for us here, so I'm definitely grateful. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be boring if it was too easy. So every game has to be exciting, edge of the seat stuff.
Yeah, I mean, even in his 3-0, you can have some exciting games in there. But here we got like 5 of them, so I won't complain. Well played to both players, indeed.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, we got another question here by Otter. What do you think about your next opponent?
Who is my next opponent?
I don't know. I think Otter knows. Emoticon.
Oh, I would love to say that I know much about him, but I mean, considering who he's beaten along the way, because I played against some of the people he's beaten, so he should be pretty strong. So it'll be unfortunately, I have a bad feeling it's going to be
another 5-game series.
Another 5-game series.
Lovely. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
anyways,
yeah.
Any closing words?
Should be good. Should be
Should
good.
be
for
good.
Sure.
That's the optimism I want to see here. Lovely. I would like to thank you for coming over here to this cozy little voice channel as well, and of course for the games.
Always happy to reminisce about all of the bad moments in my games and some of the good.
Yeah, I was a little bit biased, wasn't I?
No, it's often better to have someone asking you where sort of things went wrong, because it's easy for everything to go well and be like, well, talk about that and say, oh, this is so wonderful, everything worked. But the games where you can win and sort of people asking key parts of where it goes wrong, it's nice to
Oh yeah, on that topic, where were your cavalry arm upgrades in the Golden Pit game?
Yeah, I mean, I sort of just panic rushed into camels, and also because I don't know my blacksmith hotkey, there's a time in games where
fair point.
You see me stop researching blacksmith upgrades when I'm fighting because I get tunnel visioned and just focus on one thing at once.
Yeah, like I think there's one situation where the skirmishers fought uphill against camels with the 12 or 13 attack or something, and the scouts skirmishers somehow won that, and it was like, how? What is this thing with Magia?
I got the first one, and then
yeah, you got the first one, and then
the,
only did the attack upgrades for the rest. Like,
yeah,
this should suffice. I'll deal damage instead.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, I did say thank you a few times already, so that's good. I think at this point I'd also close the stream. So thank you. There we go.
Thank you
for being around and watching these games as well. And see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.